I'll be reviewing the romance drama My Fault today. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel before we begin. In the opening scene of the film, a little girl named Noah is collecting her things in preparation for a relocation to a new home when she discovers a childhood photo of herself and her father. The relocation hasn't made Noah happy because she doesn't want to be apart from her friends and lover. He welcomes Noah and his wife with open arms. While exploring the lavish estate, Noah notices how drastically her mother's life has changed since she started dating Emmanuel, despite the fact that she initially appears uninterested in him. After her mother leaves the room, Noah takes another look at the picture and is once more moved by it. Her mother leads her to a room with a sea view and tells her that she deserves to live in the house, just like her stepbrother Nicholas. As she steps onto the balcony, she unintentionally catches sight of Nicholas. At that precise moment, Noah gets a call from a friend who informs her that she is fortunate since her mother married a wealthy guy and that Noah will inherit a portion of their wealth, guaranteeing her financial security. However, Noah shows her distaste for the opulent lifestyle of the wealthy. When Nicholas, who is also Noah's love interest, emerges out of nowhere, it is discovered that Nicholas is in fact Noah's stepbrother, complicating their connection. After telling his vicious dog to startle Noah, Nicholas commands it to stop. Infuriated by this, Noah storms into Nicholas's room later that night. Emmanuel, Nicholas, Noah, her mother, and a family supper are attended. Nicholas casts a sensual and appreciative glance at Noah as he passes Noah in his automobile. The family members have a talk at the dining table after entering the restaurant. Nicholas is praised by Emmanuel, who points out that he is a successful law student and one of the best surfers in the nation with a bright future. Noah, meanwhile, rejects Nicholas as a spoilt loser and claims that his father's wealth is the only reason he has prospects. Emmanuel asks Nicholas to accompany a frustrated Nina home when she decides to leave. Noah is afraid and criticizes Nicholas's driving, calling him cocky and dangerous as he drives the car rapidly and professionally. She is mocked by Nicholas, who claims that his mother supports him in his behavior since she only loves him. But Noah replies that he has no knowledge of his mother's affection. Angered by what Noah said about his mother, Nicholas begs Noah to exit the vehicle after the vehicle comes to a halt. He then departs in his car. Considering that her phone's battery is dead, Noah was shocked. Fortunately, Nicholas's friend shows up just in time and drives Noah to a party attended by wealthy young people like Nicholas. Nicholas's friend, who is with Noah when they arrive at the party, is waving a hand at Nicholas. When she notices that Nicholas is surrounded by a lot of girls she likes, Noah appears to be envious and upset, but Nicholas acknowledges her and inquires about her well-being. In response, Noah says she'll let her father know that he attends the wrong kinds of parties and that she'll let him know. Ronnie glances at Noah with an evil glare as she begins to drink wine after Nicholas had warned her and asked her to move out of the way. Gina then offers to take Noah to the party and introduces herself as Nicholas' buddy. Look, when Nicholas sees that Noah is intoxicated, he makes the decision to take her home in his car. After they go inside, Nicholas transfers Noah to his bed while she is still asleep. Noah is then left to dream about her mother trying to hide her in the closet before her father beat her as a toddler. The following morning, Noah is at the beach with Gina and notices Nicholas, who has come for a surfing hobby. Because he is the richest person around, it appears like all the girls want to chat to him. Noah gives Nicholas a peculiar nighttime look as he paddles out to surf the waves. Ronnie challenges Nicholas to a vehicle race for the wealthy. Nicholas accepts. Nicholas, who sees Noah approaching from a distance and is so taken aback by her beauty that he is late for the race's start, competes in the opening race against a member of Ronnie's team. He makes an effort to overtake his rival using his talents, but he keeps looking back at Noah since he is obviously envious of the boy who is coming up to her. When Nicholas's rival's car breaks down at the race's final corner, Noah is standing nearby with Gina and Leon and observing the action from a distance. The race is won by Nicholas and everyone congratulates him. When Noah views pictures in which her partner looks to be having an affair with her closest friend, she becomes furious and begins to drink and dance. Angered and envious, Nicholas sees Noah dancing with another young man. He yells at her and begs her to respect him because he thinks of her as his sister and would not stand to see her in immoral circumstances. In response, Noah claims that she permitted the young man to approach her in order to take his picture and send it to her lover, who then betrayed her in an effort to exact revenge. Taking advantage of the situation, Nicholas recommends that Noah give her lover a picture of them together rather than the other guy. Noah agrees to his proposal despite being shocked by his behavior towards her. After that, Nicholas requests that Noah remain in the race car while waiting for Gina to show up, but Noah appears impressed with the vehicle and takes the wheel. Noah enters the red car after Ronnie has parked his vehicle next to it. Ronnie believes Nicholas' teammate is her adversary. To his surprise, Noah informs him that she is merely an ordinary girl. Ronnie tells her a falsehood, suggesting that if she doesn't race, Nicholas would lose the wager and she might lose her red automobile. The racing girl fires the starting gun as Ronnie taunts Noah and informs her that she will be able to move forward in the race for 5 seconds. Nicholas is among many who are shocked as the race cars stop moving. Ronnie begs Noah to take advantage of the 5-second window, and Noah does so while assuring Ronnie that he will lose to a stunning and competent girl. It becomes obvious during the course of the race that Noah is a very skilled professional in the world of auto racing. The presence of her photo with her father participating in car racing serves as evidence that she is a professional female racer. At the beginning of the movie's plot, Ronnie starts to rub Noah's automobile out of fear and pull her out of the race, but Noah resists and defeats him in a diabolical way. Everyone applauds her triumph as Noah exits the vehicle, but Nicholas is enraged because she caused him to lose the race. Ronnie requests his car keys from her because he is intended to be her opponent from the beginning rather than Noah. Nicholas is compelled to surrender his vehicle. Ronnie receives the keys and curses Nina for winning over him. To defend Noah, Nicholas and Ronnie get into a violent brawl. Her terrible memories of her father beating her mother as a youngster drive her to sob and become afraid. Nicholas and his companion board Gina's car as she drives Noah there, and the two then flee the scene. The following morning, Noah awakens to a message from an unknown man who is insulting her. She then revealed the note to Gina. The mother of Noah asks her husband Emmanuel why he assisted her before trying to obtain his opinion on a dress she wants to wear to a special occasion. In his response to Noah's mother, Emmanuel claims that he fell in love with her at first sight and chose to get married to her without considering how he could help her out of poverty. We went back to Nicholas, who was seated with Maggie, his younger sister, who is thought of as his sister from his mother, who is no longer married to his father. Since his little sister suffers diabetes, Nicholas is the one who looks after her. Nicholas watches a car action scene in an Indian movie with Noah when he gets home from work. He complains to her that the turns made by the automobiles in the Indian film seem impossible and challenging to execute. But Noah responds that these motions are quite simple and tries to demonstrate how to do so. When Nicholas is asked where he has been all day, he replies, "I spent the day with someone close to my heart," and Noah doesn't realize he is talking about his little sister Maggie. Following her apology for the results of her actions, Noah surprised her with a passionate kiss. The following morning, Noah washed the car, so she was shocked to find her ex and her mother. Because she views Nicholas as merely Noah's brother and seeks to prevent the growth of their relationship, it is obvious that Noah's mother has been wary of a relationship between her daughter, Nina, and Nicholas. It also appears that she intends to restart Noah's friendship with her ex-lover. Since Nicholas is thought of as her brother, Noah promptly approaches him and asks him to assist her since she accidentally emailed her ex-lover a picture of herself with him, and she doesn't want him to see her for fear of being implicated in a controversy. The ex-boyfriend of Nina tries to approach her, but Noah ignores him and Nicholas tries to tease him covertly. Noah approaches Nicholas to talk, but he mocks her and drags her into the water. Following her exit from the pool, Noah accepts a bouquet of roses from her mother and a card that warns that she will be held accountable. She then confronts her ex-boyfriend about the threats written on the card that were intended for her, but he tells her that he is unaware of either the rose bouquet or the threats. In another scene, Ronnie, who lost to Noah in the auto race, is seen conversing with an unidentified person. The following day, while the family is eating lunch together, Noah receives another threatening letter. However, she is unsure of who is threatening her. Mario questions Noah about how she learned to drive for a living as they go in the car along with Nicholas and his companions. However, the girl seated in the back steps in and claims that her famous racing driver father taught Noah how to drive. When Mario inquires about Noah's father, she merely replies that he has vanished. When Nicholas comes at the scene of the street battle, it appears that Noah was afraid of him. However, Nicholas tells her not to worry about him because he enjoys them because they allow him to vent his fury. He then steps into the ring and starts battling his opponent hard till he can easily defeat him. Nina, who has been traumatized by her abusive father since she was a young child, cannot bear to see the violent altercation. Nicholas punches Mario up and tries to get him away from Noah as Mario tries to get close to her and soothe her suffering, who requests that Nicholas stay away from her as a result of her fear of him. He and her aggressive father, who mistreated her, are not liked by her. After a few days have gone, Nicholas can be seen running at CC, seeking to improve upon his previous behavior and motivated by his love for Noah, striving to discover inner peace. He doesn't think he ever fell in love with the girl who is practically his sister, though. Nicholas learns more details about Noah's biological father through Emmanuel, including the fact that her father attempted to kill Noah when she was a child because Noah is one of the persons who uses violence to resolve issues. Additionally, he claims that despite being freed from prison just 2 weeks ago, he is still having problems in his personal life as a result of Noah's testimony against him. Additionally, he requested Nicholas to look after Noah and warned him that Noah's father should be sent back to prison since he is a dangerous individual. The stranger who arrived with Ronnie earlier is waiting in his automobile outside a house at night. Because she was partying with her pals, Noah is inside. After some time, Nicholas shows up to pick up an intoxicated Noah and her companions, but Noah decides to go back because she left her jacket behind. When Nicholas' girlfriend locks Noah in a closet as a joke, she panics and recalls the day her father had locked her in a safe. Nicholas rescues her and drives her home, where he spends the entire night by her side. Emmanuel notices Nicholas sleeping next to Noah and learns that Nicholas and his stepdaughter have a close bond because she has recently been experiencing anxiety. Nicholas brings Noah to see his sister Maggie the following day. Noah discovers in the hospital that Nicholas engaged in street fighting to raise money for his sister's medical bills. Nicholas and Noah have a romantic evening on the beach and proclaim their love for each other, but their affluent father won't pay for it that night. Ronnie kidnaps Noah on the way home, and Nicholas tells his father and Noah's mother about it. The surveillance footage reveals to the detectives that Ronnie is the kidnapper. In the meantime, Noah's true father shows there and admits that he gave the order for his men to kidnap her. He demands a $1 million ransom. Emmanuel and Noah's mother travel to the specified location to give the ransom in exchange for Noah's release, but Noah's father is absent. As he watches them from a tablet, Noah's mother comes to the realization that he was never interested in the money, but more in terrorizing her and Noah. Ronnie stole his red car, which contains a tracking device they can use to find him, and Nicholas informs the detective about it while they are in the detective's car. The plan is discovered by Noah's father, who then makes an attempt to flee. He is pursued by Nicholas, which results in a Hollywood-style vehicle chase. While aiming to shoot Emmanuel and her mother, Noah's father makes her operate the vehicle. When the pursuit comes to a halt in a dead end, Noah's father commands her to ram Nicholas's car. Nicholas and Noah utilize spinach to telepathically converse. The investigator shoots Noah's father to prevent the collision using movements they had seen in an Indian film, and the strategy is successful. The mother of Noah is relieved to learn that her ex-husband has passed away. In an intense scene where she kisses her daughter and Emmanuel kisses Nicholas, it is obvious how much Nicholas and Noah love one another. And in order for Noah to marry Nicholas, Noah's mother asks Emmanuel for a divorce. We appreciate you watching this video. If you liked it, please click the like button and subscribe buttons to receive more posts like this. Please feel free to leave a comment below with your opinions on the video or any recommendations for future content. I always like hearing from my fans. I want to thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the future video.